A lot of times in Algebra 2, we focus mainly on how to work problems and don't spend a lot of time on application. Go ahead and read through this word problem and then let's look at it together. So this is something you might see in a chemistry problem or physics problem. And so we're going to use the formula height equals negative 16t squared plus v sub 0 times t plus h sub 0. And anytime you see a formula where you have a sub 0, this means initial velocity. So the sub 0 always means initial or beginning. So this would be the beginning height and this would be the ending height. So what we're talking about is a baton is leaving somebody's hand 6 feet in the air. It's thrown up and then lands at a place that's 5 feet up in the air. So the initial height of this baton is going to be 6, and the ending height of the baton is going to be 5. The velocity, it says in the problem, is 45. So we're going to use negative 16t squared plus 45t plus 6. So I don't really want to use factoring to solve this or completing the square. It looks like it's going to be crazy numbers to factor. So I'm going to set it equal to 0. By subtracting 5 from both sides. So I have an equation that looks like this. The best way to solve this one, I believe, is the quadratic formula. So in this particular case, a equals negative 16, b equals 45, and c equals 1. So I'm going to say the opposite of 45 plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c over 2 times a. And this is actually equal to t this time because t is our input value. So I'm going to use my calculator. T equals negative 45 plus or minus the square root of, and that ends up being 2089 over negative 32. So then I'm going to type that into my calculator. So I'll have negative 45 plus the square root of 2089 divided by negative 32. So t equals negative 0.022 seconds. And then let's go do the one where it's subtraction. So I'm going to hit second enter, or you can just retype the equation again, but I'm going to push minus, divide by negative 32. So t equals 2.83 seconds. So we can say that it either took the baton negative seconds to fly through the air or 2.83 seconds to fly through the air, and this would make a lot more sense for that to happen.